Hey everyone, it's me again, and I'm here to talk to you today about navel piercings, aftercare, as well as show you a few navel rings and try to give you a little more information about the healing time and what to expect. First of all, it takes about 9 months to 1 year for your navel to completely heal and recuperate from the piercing itself. So you may notice some irritation, some redness, and soreness until that time. Please refrain from changing that. I know about 6 months, you'll see it healed quite a bit, and it may not be as red or be as sore as it was, so you want to go ahead and change that. Please don't until about the 9-month mark. The reason being, it can cause an infection changing it early. It can also increase your healing time, so it could take longer to recuperate from the change and cost twice as long for your piercing to heal. I know sometimes it's a little hard to wait to change that, but if you could, it would be a lot better for the piercing itself, and you'll have a little bit more success with the piercing. I'm going to go ahead and show you some examples of rings that you can change it to once it's healed. And then I'll talk to you a little bit more about how to change it once it has healed and how to clean it. Okay, this is one of the traditional rings I'm going to show you today. Okay, there's just a metal ball at the top and a ball on the bottom. This is the same. Okay, these are just plain acrylic. This one is just a plain acrylic ring. Okay, next it's a little more untraditional ring that I have for you. It's a glow-in-the-dark ring that I have, but instead of having a small ball and then a larger ball, it actually has two of the smaller balls. And I'll show you that in comparison. Okay, you'll notice the size difference. And here's another ring similar to the glow-in-the-dark one that I just showed you. It has the two smaller balls as well. Okay, now it's completely up to you, your preference, whatever you want to wear, whatever you feel comfortable with, is what you can wear after you change your jewelry. Just make sure you always wash your hands and make sure you've had enough time to heal and your piercing has had enough time to recuperate before you actually do that. Cleaning time for your navel ring. What you want to do for that, you can use a saline solution, okay, to clean with, or you can use Dial antibacterial foaming soap, which is what I like to use. But if you like to use a saline solution, go for it. As far as whenever you're cleaning your piercing, if you notice crust or if you have large amounts of crust, before you actually clean that, you want to put some warm water on it. Let that crust actually absorb some water, okay, before you actually clean your piercing. If you were to try to clean your piercing and, say, turn your ring and the crust was attached to your skin, it could irritate your skin more. And we try to avoid that as much as possible because it can increase as the length of time it takes to heal. After it has absorbed some water, you can go ahead and remove that crust. Okay, and then we can clean the top and the bottom of your ring with your solution, whichever you decide to use. We can go ahead and clean that up. Now, you want to clean it twice a day, okay, when you wake up and when you lay down. We don't want to clean it too much to dry it out, but we want to clean it enough to keep it clean and to keep it healthy. Also, whenever you are, say, if you change clothes a lot, or if you, in the morning whenever you wake up, make sure you watch your shirt whenever you pull it down over top of your navel ring, because on occasions it can grasp around it and you will yank it down and it could hurt your navel. Okay, it could also increase the healing time. Anything that's going to irritate your navel or cling against your ring could increase your healing time, so we want to try to avoid that as much as possible. As for changing your ring, after the 9-month to a year mark, when your navel has healed, we can go ahead and change that. We want to clean it first, like we were talking about just a moment ago. After it has been cleaned, there's no crust around the area, you can go ahead and remove the top ball. Okay, put some petroleum jelly at the top and the bottom of your bar that's going to be sliding through your navel. Okay, once it has slid all the way out, and you're ready to change your ring, the second ring that you have to put in your navel, before you take your other navel ring out, you want to sterilize that, okay? So put it in alcohol for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, everything should be gone that could harm anything in your navel. After that has been sterilized, let it dry. Lay it out on a napkin, on a paper towel that's, of course, clean. Let it dry for a moment. You don't want to put it in your navel with the alcohol on it because it could dry your navel out. Once it has dried, we can actually go ahead. You want to put petroleum jelly down the bar. Once there's petroleum jelly on all the bars, slide it in your navel. You'll notice it's very easy to go through your navel. It slides through smoothly. Okay. Once it's in, you want to go ahead and put the top ball on. Okay. After the top ball is on, we can go ahead and actually clean around the navel again. Now, the reason we're doing this is to get the excess petroleum jelly off of your ring so your navel can breathe, to recuperate and recover from the ring that we just changed it to. Okay. After that is completely clean, after the area is clean, okay, you might notice a little redness. Some people won't notice anything at all as far as redness or irritation, soreness, but on occasion it has happened. You will notice a little bit of tenderness just because we changed from one ring to another. Continue to clean that like you regularly did in the morning and at night, and it should heal rather quickly and recuperate from changing that ring, as long as you changed it with the adequate healing time. Okay, so again, that's 9 months to a year. You don't want to change it before then, because of the healing time could be increased or because it could cause infection. If there are any questions that you have, or anything that I did not address, say you're having some trouble with your piercing, or you have questions, you're thinking about getting it done, but you're kind of scared, you want some more information, just leave me some comments, and I'll be sure to try to get back to you on that. I'll try to answer all the questions to the best of my ability. And if there's any questions you have about other piercings, you can ask those as well. I'd be happy to address those. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll have some more videos. I'll be doing some showing you how to clean your jewelry adequately, even for existing piercings. So if you've had a piercing for a while and you're ready to change rings and you really don't know how to clean that ring, you just throw it in a box or a container and don't worry about it, I'll show you how to clean those so you can actually reuse them. If there's anything else, please just leave me a comment, and I want to thank you for your time today. I hope you have a very wonderful day.